YouTube, what's good? It's your boy LaRon Potent Ponder, and I'm back with another video. Please come in and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. Shout out to my returning subscribers. I hope all of y'all had a great day. It's Monday evening. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment below, not in the chat, but in the comments to let me know how your day was. How was your Monday? You know what I'm saying? So listen, I want to get straight into it. So let's go over here and talk about Glorilla real quick. So she was flipped up with Joe Biden, and it just seemed a little inappropriate to me. So listen, check this out real quick.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe, but yeah, you.
Yeah, Glo. You the president, so we gonna say yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, well, not Joe, but yeah, you.
Yeah, Glo. You the president, so we gonna say yeah.
The man that know what the gal I'm talking about. She wanted Joe Biden to know her song so bad. It's like you'll do anything for clout. And honestly, I took this as a youngin trying to take advantage of the senior citizen. You trying to get him to repeat your song. You know that like when a lot of people get with these like upper echelon like bigger celebrities, they try to do things like that to tell them to like mention their song in a way. That man Joe Biden don't know your song at all. Your song is doing good, on the level that it's doing good at, but stop trying to force it. Yeah, Glow, you want him to be on that. Yeah, Glow so bad, Glorilla. It's like just take your blessings to keep it moving. So one thing I want to move on to is this crisis in Haiti, right? I did a video yesterday about this, and I just wanted to update y'all about this. And yesterday I did the video, and I was telling y'all that in Haiti right now, there's chaos in regards to the government. First, they wanted the Prime Minister Ariel Henry to step down. He finally stepped down. He felt as though that he wasn't doing his job as far as for the Haitian people. It seems a little convoluted because the guy who's in charge of the gangs over there, barbecue. It seems as though I don't know. You wanted Henri out of office, but then you're inflicting terror on the people of the community. So what I said in my video yesterday is that they used to say that all of the crime and everything happened in the Port-au-Prince and Haiti, and now it's starting to spread into like the nicer areas. So if you see on the screen, it says that the gangs unleashed new attacks on upscale areas in Haiti's capital, with at least a dozen unalive to nearby. So let's just check out this article. I want to see how it look on the screen and see if I need to bring it in full. Let me bring this in full so for the readers, they could read it if they would like to. So Port-au-Prince, Haiti. So gangs had attacked two upscale neighborhoods in Haiti's capital nearby Monday in a rampage that left at least a dozen people unalive in the surrounding areas. So the people, the Udas, they looted the homes. They looted the homes in the communities of La Boule and Thomasin before sunrise, forcing residents to flee, as some called radio stations pleading for police. The neighborhoods had remained largely peaceful despite the surge in the violent gang attacks across Port-au-Prince that began on February 29th. Yo, that's so crazy. Listen, I said that in the video last night. See, I did a video on that, and I wanted to talk about this so much. I don't care if that video only got 400 views. I'm gonna keep doing that. And that's like, when you want to talk about something, it's not typical from what you talk about. Don't be scared to do it. Break in, because it's like the more that I do content like that, the more that it will feed itself, and the more that it will grow. But I wanted to talk about this because Haiti was done wrong from the beginning, from when they got their independence from France. It's like they fought France for from what was it, like 1792 to 1804 for their independence. They got their independence. Then France came back like in the early 1820s on ships, like threatening to cause a war in the country if they didn't pay reparations to the sum of like $130 billion. So it was like the country was always set up to fail. And they're calling it a failed state, like Uganda, and like what's the other state that they mentioned that's considered a failed state in Africa. But the way that the United States, they have blood on their hands too. They did Haiti dirty. The Clinton administration, yes. Yo, it's so much, it's so deep. And when Haiti became an independent island back in the early 1804s. Nobody wanted to do business with them. Nobody wanted to trade with them. So it was like they were set up to fail, and then they had all of these corrupted leaders that came in, and the people of Haiti just don't trust them, and that's been going on for years, for centuries. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like the nation, the country has never truly gotten, its fair chance, and to deem it as a failed state, and to compare it to the Dominican Republic, when the people of the Dominican Republic didn't go through the same triumphs as the people in Haiti. So it's a lot. What I'll do is I'll try to do is check the description of this video. I'll post some videos that I checked out on YouTube, and just go through these videos and just, check it out, and, see what you can grasp from it. It's a deep history, but most of all, they were set up to fail. And I just had to say that in this video, So let me just get back to the article. So as I said, the violence was going to spread to the other areas. So an Associated Press photographer saw the remains of 12 men strewn out on the streets of Petitionville, located just below the mountainous communities in La Boule and Damasin. Crowds began gathering around the victims. One was laying face up in the street, surrounded by a scattered deck of cards, and another was face down inside a pickup truck known as the Tap Tap that operates as a taxi. A woman at one of the scenes collapsed and had to be held by others after learning that a relative of hers was unalived. All right. So they said that, it was wrong, that it was wrong what they did. They cried out. One Haitian man who did not want to be identified, he raised his arms and stood near one of the people who was unalive. People of Haiti, wake up. An ambulance arrived shortly afterward and made its way through Petitionville, collecting the unalive. So I just want to say this. This is why I said the message is convoluted. And somebody left a comment on my video. I believe she's from Haiti. And she was saying that the man barbecue. This is why I'm saying everything has nuance. Barbecue made it seem like he was for the people of Haiti. He wanted healthcare. He wanted schools and a list of things. He was tired of the corrupt leaders. They said that he really wants to be the leader over there. But, he won't. He's unable to be placed in that type of position. So he made it seem like he's so much for the people. But at the same time, you're causing havoc through the streets. It's like, so now it's like, the people who are in the Port-au-Prince and I guess what would be considered the slums, they done terrorize the people over there, and now you bringing it to the nice area. So I guess it's like they trying to make sure everybody feel it. But how are you trying to be a leader and you are literally causing pain? You're shutting down the port so that they can't even export goods out and even make money. I was listening to a story from a man who sold mangoes. He said he lost $11 million, was it last year, because he couldn't get any of the product out. Come on, that's crazy. So listen, let's continue reading this article. So this happened today. Just did that video last night. We woke up in the morning to find people unalived in our street, in our community of Petitionville. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. Petitionville and Dutiti, who works at the mayor's office. Ours is not that kind of community. We will start working to remove those unalive before the children start walking by to go to school and the vendors start to arrive. So it's like they're trying to give everybody, they think like, oh, you in a peaceful area, we got to come shake it up. So it was far too late for some, though a relative of one of the victims hugged the young boy close to his chest with his head turned away from the scene. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even have it up full. I apologize. From the scene. So most recent attacks raised concerns that the gang violence would not cease despite the Prime Minister Ariel Henry announcing nearly a week ago that he would resign. This is what they wanted, and this guy Barbecue was over there still freaking causing havoc on the people of Haiti that live in that area. And they said it's starting to spread throughout further, outside of the capital. So once Transitional President Council was created, a move that gangs had been demanding. They got what they want, and it's still going mad. So gangs have long opposed Henry, saying that he was never elected by the people, as they blame him for deepening poverty. But critics of the gang accuse them of trying to seize power of themselves or the unidentified Haitian politicians. All right. Gangs have long, all right. So that's that. Let me scroll down a little more, finish up. Also on Monday, Haiti's power company announced that four substations in the capital and elsewhere were destroyed and rendered completely dysfunctional as a result of swaths of Port-au-Prince were without power, including the Site Soleil slum, the Croix de la Bouquet community, and a hospital. Could you imagine being out there with no power and then all of this madness is going on? The company said criminals also seized important documents, cables, inverters, batteries, and items. Yo, this is why I felt like it's important to bring this up in this video because a lot of people want to sit up and talk about Haiti, but they don't want to talk about what the United States were responsible for. The France as well. I have no desire to go to France anymore. I'm telling you, once you know, I said in my video that my friend is Haitian, my friend Cassandra, and she used to always tell me about this for years, and I felt bad because she would like try to enrich me on the history and it would like go in one ear and out the other, and I felt like I wasn't really fully hearing her. But now, like, you know, I get it, and it's like she told me about the history and you know what the French did and all of that. But until I started to research like weeks ago and like really put this together, I'm like, wow, you want to sit up here and call it a failed state and complain and talk about what the people. Now I still think that it's atrocious what's going on, because if you want better, especially that guy Barbecue, if you want better, the prime minister stepped down. Why can't y'all move on and get to some sort of healing point? But I just feel like it's so chaotic. Maybe, you know, when you grow up in the brine and the grind of that chaos, I feel like some people, that's all they know. And this man Barbecue, they said that he was even a corrupt cop as well. He got let go from, you know, from the Haitian police force. So it's just a lot. All right, let's continue on the article so we could wrap this up. All right. So he took batteries and cables and inverters. He don't want people having no power, no energy source. As the gang violence continues unabated, Caribbean leaders have been helping with the creation of the Transitional Council. It was originally supposed to have 7 members with voting powers, but one political party in Haiti rejected the seat they were offered, and another is still squabbling over who should be nominated. Meanwhile, the deployment of a UN-backed Kenyan police force to fight gangs in Haiti has been delayed, with the East African country saying it will wait until the Transitional Council was established. And Haiti doesn't want any type of association with the UN, with the United Nations at all. They don't want Kenyan police over there. The United Nations, let me say this. So back in 2010, when Haiti had that the earthquake in Haiti, the United Nations, they were out there trying to help them get things back together, and they were dumping contaminated sewage in the rivers out there, and it claimed the life of like 10,000 people through a cholera outbreak. So they're not too fond of the United Nations. They're very funny about anybody who deems themselves to, you know, say that they are helping them. They, you know, Wyclef John, he's even in on that too, and they felt like he was a person who was using, you know, using the community, like using their pain to make money. All right. So let's see. In a bid to curb the relentless violence, Haiti's government announced Sunday that it was extending a nighttime curfew through March 20th. What does that really, yo? So that's the end of the article, right? But what does that really mean if you're extending a curfew, if people are like they broke into homes overnight and they're, you know, and doing these things to people of the community? What does it really mean? Like, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Those people out there, they live in lawless. It's just unfortunate. My heart goes out to the people in Haiti. Just try to, like, I would say this, right? Because the people in the Caribbean, they're just like, you know, they're our brothers and sisters, and they're just in a different place. I believe Haiti had from the research that I did, they had the biggest movement of slaves that were brought from West Africa. So it's just like, when you start to really do the research on it, it's really alarming and it's really unfortunate. And you can tell the stark differences between the way that Haiti was done and the Dominican Republic was done. That's why I could, let's move on, because I could talk about this for a while. So let's see what I want to move on to. So Bruno Mars, right? Y'all heard all of the rumors where they were saying that Bruno Mars, how he had owed $50 million to the MGM resorts. So MGM responded and they said, neighbors, MGM Resorts is coming to Bruno Mars' defense after an outlet, News Nation, reported that he owed $50 million in gambling debt. The outlet claimed an anonymous source told them that Mars allegedly made $90 million a year through his residencies at MGM, but was using majority of the profits to pay his gambling debt. He will only make about $1.5 million per night after taxes, the report claimed. MGM basically owns him, the source alleged. A spokesperson for MGM said in a statement from his shows at Dolby Live at Park MGM, this new Pinky Ring Lounge at Bellagio, Bruno's brand of entertainment, attracts visitors from around the globe. MGM and Bruno's partnership is longstanding and rooted in mutual respect. Any speculation otherwise is completely false. He has no debt with MGM. Together, we are excited to announce creating unforgettable experiences for our guests. So I don't know why somebody would get this rumor going. You know, people love to make it seem like you're broke. Remember, they was trying to say Nicki Minaj was basically touring for free. And you know what? Let me just say this. I want to say this. I want to be honest. Even if Bruno Mars owed $50 million and he's making $90 million and he only made $1 million per day, that's a lot more than a lot of us is getting. I have no qualms with that. The shit, 1 million per performance sound good to me. I know what they said that, you know, he makes and what his debt was, which they proved to say that it was false. But $1 million is a lot more money than a lot of people make. So I don't even understand how people would sit up here and try to make it seem like that was a joke or something like that. Let's move on. So y'all seen this, yo, when I tell you I like Abkar, like, you know, want to see her win and all of that. So she came up saying that Drake sent her $350K to break a record, right? Let me know, do you believe that, first and foremost? Because Abkar, she's so cap and she always just wants to be in the conversation so much that you never know what to believe when it comes to her. So let's just read this. So it says, okay, then Abkar says Drake sent the money after she asked for $350K to break a record. So thanks, Drake, for sending me the money. I love you forever. Who the F said that Drake ain't a real one? Oh my God, I'm so thankful. I can cry right now, man. Drake, whatever you ask, I'm going to do it. What? And so she had posted this the other day. Drake, since you passing out money, I need $350K to break this record, my baby. Y'all think Drake sent her the money? And then people was in the comments saying the same thing that I thought about. Hold on a second. They was like, post the receipts because we know Abkar love to exaggerate the truth. Drake, am I your baby? She be lying. I need to see the receipts. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo. Drake ain't sent Abkar no money. He ain't sent no money at all. You believe that? Drop in the comments and let me know if you believe that Drake sent Abkar money, because I don't believe a word of it at all. I don't believe a word of it. Next thing I want to move on to is this Cardi B situation. So y'all know Cardi B was out here talking about how she was going 50-50. Well, she was talking about 50-50 in relationships, right? So a TikToker came out and she responded to Cardi B and she has some things to say to her. Cardi tried to keep it light and talk about, well, let's play this first and then let's do this.
I literally cannot stand when rich people try to insert themselves in the 50-50 conversation, but I'm gonna talk about it. Cardi B went live. She did an interview saying that finances should be split 50-50 and people are out of touch with reality or whatever. Girl, shut up. First of all, let people do what they want in their relationships and you don't get to tell them what type of standards they should have. So if I do not want to go 50-50 with a man, I'm not going to date a man who believes you should go 50-50. There are men out there who want to be the sole provider. Those are the type of men I would date. And men who want to go 50-50, don't try to go after a woman who does not believe in that and try to change her. Just do what works for you. And if somebody doesn't agree with you, then they're not for you. Second of all, in her live, she was saying something along the lines of, you know, if you meet somebody who, you know, doesn't have as much money as you, but y'all click, why would you not hold them down until they come up and they can treat you like a princess and do everything for you? Ma'am, you're married to a man who's a habitual cheater. Everybody knows that he cheats on you, not because he's gotten caught, but because you told us. And everybody knows Cardi B makes more than Offset. But
Yo, I like how she pontificated. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Let's go to the next slide. Hold on. Let's go to the next slide and get them spilling.
That's besides the point. There is no way in hell that I'm about to be laid up with a man going 50-50 with him, and I know that he's having sex with a bunch of other women, and I'm not having sex with other men. You caught a case for having his mistress beat up, and he went and cheated on you again with the same mistress. And that's the man that...
I'm so happy that she said that. I'm so happy that she said that because Cardi B was out here talking about, she tried to make it seem like she's a girl's girl. You literally sent men to beat on a black woman. You're not a girl's girl. You're mad. You're angered. And even with all of that, man, let's continue.
You want to go half on bills with that type of man? And then the whole comment about why wouldn't you stay down for him until he comes up and he can do everything for you and treat you so well? You you're not even treated well by your man. So I don't think holding a man down while he's broke is going to change the way that he treats you. So I just want rich people. I'm tired of the 50-50 conversation, period. But I think rich people should especially not insert themselves. That's besides the point. There is no way in hell that I'm about to be laid up with a man going 50.
All right. So, with that being said, Cardi B responded and she said, but this wasn't about me. So you saw my life, but you ain't saw the part about my parents or the part about if you both in college students or would split the bill. Shut up. Cardi always saying something. She always saying something like, hold on. This is another thing I want to bring up as well from Cardi B. So right here, Cardi B is talking about, she said that it's not fun making music. I personally take offense to this from a person who's not even musical. It's like you don't know who she's inspiring, and she's not even a true musician. I don't like this.
I have a couple of problems with music. I feel like I don't like nothing. That's one of my things. Like, it's like I record a song, I love it. 2 days later, I'm like, I'm over it. To be honest with you, I don't even really like anything that's out right now. I listen to music that came out 8, 10, 20, 30 years ago. Maybe I'm just like so into breaking things down now. You know, when you overanalyze everything, sure. Your music and other people's music, that I'm like, I don't know what I like anymore. I don't know if it's because I just don't be liking nothing. And also because it's just not as fun anymore. Like when you go to the booth or like when you record, you just like having fun, you're creating. But now it just be feeling like it's a pressure. Like it's such a pressure. Like when I did I call it because we name it originally. I was having fun. And then it's like I have fun recording it. I have fun doing the video. When it came out, Jesus Christ. I was like, damn, like hold up. I just came back. Yeah, it's going too rough on me. I gotta get that out of my mind because that's what fucks shit up. I have a couple of problems.
I just have a problem with a person not really being musical and then trying to make it seem like, impeding in this space. And it's like, you talking about how you annoyed with making music because you're not a true artist. Anybody who writes music never feels that way. I just don't like that. I feel like it's very manipulative. Like it's very manipulative. Anyway, let's move on to the last topic. Prayers are up for Nicki Minaj. Nicki had to cancel her New Orleans stop on the Gag City tour because she's dealing with some health ailments. And she, announced that the other day when she was telling the fans to pray for her. So Nicki, this was her sold out show. So it's a lot of people that are upset whether they were going. I don't understand. If you really love Nicki, why would you be upset for her canceling? You want her to be at her best, right? And I hate to tell you this, I think Nicki need to cancel those meet and greets. It's too much interaction. It's bad enough that I don't want to say it's bad enough because it's a blessing to have people on tour and be able to be at work and make money, those dancers, everybody, the crew, the production, everybody involved. But being around those people constantly, you don't know who they're attached to. And Nicki has a son. She want to see her baby. It's a lot, right? I think Nicki needs to stop those meet and greets, to be honest with you. It's just too much. And I hate to say this, but the COV is still very much alive. You got to be careful out here. I'm happy that well, Nicki said that she didn't have that, but I hope that none of the other shows are canceled. But if she needs to do that, then I guess that she's gonna have to reschedule. I just pray, that she feels better and that she gets through this. People were trending, get well soon, Nicki, on Twitter. I felt so bad because I know how much this tour means to her, and you see the excitement literally in her every night when she goes out there to perform. So I hope that she pulls through this. Hopefully that she's under doctor's orders. So it says due to doctor's orders, Nicki Minaj must reschedule her NOLA show tonight as Nicki Minaj is still sick. Our team does not want to run the risk of getting others sick, and Nicki would not be able to give NOLA the show that they deserve. We are working diligently to find a new date, so please hold on to your tickets so we will inform you all soon. I feel bad for the people who travel because, people travel from multiple places to even go to concerts. Like, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully those people, they'll understand that Nicki doesn't, this is not her style at all. She doesn't just cancel shows. So hopefully those people will still come back and show up. Nicki got 2 shows. She got Wednesday and Thursday in Atlanta. I really hope that she makes it to those shows and that she pulls through, and, you know, wishing her a speedy recovery. So let me know in the comments, did you have tickets to Nicki's New Orleans show? Are you going to attend the rescheduled show? I hope that you do. I hope that you do attend the show. You know, this is not Nicki's style at all. So, yeah. So, and then Nicki said the other day where she was like, Barbs, please send me healing energy. Woke up feeling like she had the CO. Thank God I don't. You guys are just everything. I appreciate you. Love you so much. And who would have known that she was going through that at Rolling Loud? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, send Nicki, you know, good energy through the universe. Pray for her and wish her a speedy recovery. That's all that we can do. So listen, we had 25 minutes. This is your boy LaRon, Potent Pondering. You know, I just switched my channel name, so I'm trying to get used to it. So I want to say the other name so bad, but it's hard. I had to start this video over like 2 times from saying that. But listen, yo, I just took my shower for the evening, right? Did y'all ever try those Harry's body wash? Now, if you a woman, right, I'm about to put you onto this too, because I don't think anything is just exclusive for men. I gotta drop some realness in there, some personal. But I think y'all need to try this, yo. When I tell you this smells so good, and I think it's like a unisex as well. Try this right here, baby. Try this. Come on, what's going on? Try this one right here. This is it. The Stone. It's the Stone one. I believe that it is, right? Try those Harry soaps. Wait, my bad. I wasn't even. Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, try this one right here. I think that's the one that I got. These soaps smell so good. You know what? Let me do this while we on here. Harry's body wash. You know I like to share with y'all. No, it's this one that I got. Is it this one? I think it's the Wildlands. I'm just gonna tell you and be honest. Get both of them. You got $15. Get this one, the Wildlands one. Get that one, and also get the Stone. Get this one too. When I tell you it smells so good, you're gonna thank me. You're gonna thank me. And the Cremo, that smells good too. Cremo is really good as well. So yeah, try everything. You know what I'm saying? Try that Harry Stone, and definitely try the Stone. So you want to make sure you get the Stone, and then you want to make sure that you try. What was the other one that we just put in there? Harry's Wash. I think it was called the. Oh, and they even got the bigger one of the Wildlands. I would have knew that. Wildlands. Make sure you try both of them. I'm telling you, that smell is potent. Potent. Have you open? So anyway, this is your boy LaRon, Potent Pondering. Leave your comments below about anything I spoke about, from the Glorilla situation to the crisis in Haiti, Cardi B, Bruno Mars, Abkar, and Nicki Minaj. We send prayers to you, wishing you a speedy recovery. This is your boy LaRon, Potent Pondering. I'm up out of here. Peace.